सो आज हम अपना लॉ रिलेटिंग टू कॉपीराइट स्टार्ट करेंगे, विच इज आवर थर्ड लॉ इन द इंटेलेक्चुअल प्रॉपर्टी लॉज, इंडियन रेगुलेशंस, इंडियन रेगुलेटरी रिजीम। हमने पेटेंट देखा, ट्रेडमार्क देखा, और आज हमारा लॉ रिलेटिंग टू कॉपीराइट्स। लॉ रिलेटिंग टू कॉपीराइट्स में हमारा जो रेगुलेटरी फ्रेमवर्क है ऑफ आर नेशन वो है कॉपीराइट एक्ट 1957 एंड द रिलेटेड रूल्स, द कॉपीराइट रूल्स 2030। तो कॉपीराइट एक्ट में हमारा कॉपीराइट एक्ट एंड रूल्स हो गया। अब कॉपीराइट किस चीज़ के ऊपर आपको मिल सकता है, व्हाट इज द बेसिक फ्रेमवर्क। सो द कॉपीराइट एक्ट प्रोटेक्ट्स ओरिजिनल लिटरेरी, ड्रामेटिक, म्यूजिकल एंड आर्टिस्टिक वर्क and cinematograph films and sound recordings from unauthorized users। तो किस चीज़ के ऊपर आप कॉपीराइट ले सकते हो, किस वर्क को पर्टेन करता है, ये पर्टेन करता है लिटरेरी, आर्टिस्टिक, ड्रामेटिक, म्यूजिकल, सिनेमेटोग्राफ, साउंड रिकॉर्डिंग्स। ये जो कीवर्ड्स हैं, आप जब भी कॉपीराइट एक्ट से रिलेटेड क्वेश्चन आएगा तो यू आर गोइंग टू कोट इट कि ये किस किस वर्क को पर्टेन करता है। कॉपीराइट एक्ट पर्टेन्स टू प्रोटेक्शन ऑफ ओरिजिनल वर्क relating to original literary works, artistic, dramatic, musical, cinematograph and sound recordings. Copyright is a well recognized form of property right which had its root in the common law system and came to be governed by the national laws in each country. Copyright arose as an exclusive right of the author to copy the literature produced by him and stop others from doing so. A person who has created original literary work, literary, he has written some new finding, new book, so he can have a copyright over his ideas so produced by him, and he can prevent others from replicating, from exploiting that. There are well-known instances of legal intervention to punish a person from copying literary or aesthetic output of another even before the concept of copyright took shape. So, इस act का origin क्या था? Background, it is being explained कि there were many instances being taken place that a person who originally created the work, he could not benefit from it, he was not rewarded, and the other person replicated the work and published it in his own name. आज भी हम देखते हैं, हम अपना for example हम अपनी इंडस्ट्री को ही देख लेते हैं। आप ये जो हमारे बड़े बड़े ऑथर्स हैं, ये क्या करते हैं, बुक्स लिखते हैं, वही बुक जेरोक्स करके आपको जेरोक्स शॉप्स पे मिल जाती हैं। उसमें क्या है, हर जगह ना वो बुक के पीछे देयर इज एक चीज़ राइट करते हैं कि दिस कंटेंट, दिस बुक इज कॉपीराइटेड एंड द आइडियाज आर ऑफ द ऑथर। सो वो क्या करते हैं कि दे प्रोटेक्ट द आइडियाज ऑफ देयर ओन। अगर मैं आपको एग्जांपल दूँ, दिल्ली यूनिवर्सिटी में क्या होता है, जो आपके ये कोर्सेज होते हैं इकोनॉमिक्स से रिलेटेड या आपके टैक्सेशन से रिलेटेड, सो द प्रोफेसर्स देयर दे सजेस्ट रीडिंग्स ऑफ फॉरेन ऑथर्स कि आप इस कॉन्सेप्ट को इस रीडिंग से पढ़ के देखना, इस रीडिंग से क्लियर करना है। तो वो जो रीडिंग्स होती है ना, वो आपको जेरोक्स शॉप से मिलती है। एंड देयर वाज वहाँ पे व्हेन आई वाज इन द कॉलेज दैट टाइम, सो देयर वाज प्रॉपर प्रोटेस्ट। वहाँ पे ये चीज़ सामने आई थी that Xerox shops were prevented from taking the Xerox copies of the books, क्योंकि होता क्या था कि जिस बंदे की वो बुक है, द ऑथर को क्या मिलता है, जब उसका पास कॉपीराइट होता है एंड दोज बुक्स आर सोल्ड बाय द पब्लिशर, द पर्सन गेट्स द रॉयल्टी। लेकिन वही बुक जब जेरोक्स करके चली जाती है, देन द पर्सन लूजेस आउट ऑन सेल एंड द आइडियाज ऑफ हिम आर रेप्लिकेटेड। So in order to prevent that, Copyright Act came into picture and the duplication of ideas, the replication of ideas were being prevented. The concept of copyright was originally concerned with the field of literature and art. Initially literature and art से related आया था, and in view of the technological advancement, this protection has been expanded, and today it extends not only to literary, dramatic, musical, artistic work, but also to sound recordings, films, broadcasts, cable programs and typographical arrangements of publication. Computer programs have also been brought within the purview of the copyright law. Copyright deals with the rights of intellectual creators in their creation. The copyright law deals with the particular form of creativity concerned primarily with mass communication. It is also concerned with virtually all forms and methods of public communication, not only printed publication but also with such matters as sound and television broadcasting, films for public exhibition, and even computerized system for storage and retrieval of information. So the purview, the domain of copyright law has been expanded rapidly. जो पहले हमारे सिर्फ लिटरेरी एंड आर्टिस्टिक वर्क को डील करता था, नाउ इट इज बीइंग expanded to different realms. The object of copyright is to protect and reward the general advantages, that is the author's labor on the created work, and this helps the writers to constantly produce and carry out more plays. So intention क्या है? What is the objective? What is the rationale? एग्जाम में जब भी आप कॉपीराइट की डेफिनेशन लिखोगे तो कॉपीराइट लॉ आया क्यों? इट वाज टू प्रोटेक्ट द original author's labor on the created work, to help him to constantly carry out more original work, more plays. Publishing is important for businesses because it only gives the author of the work exclusive right to replicate their work, create derivative works, distribute and sell any copies of the work, show and publicly perform copyright work. You may grant certain rights as a package or separately. This helps the owners to produce income if any other individual opts for reproducing the job. So basically क्या है, जो आपका original author होता है, they get a copyright over their work and they publish the work under their name. So they have an authority over their ideas, they get a autonomy over their ideas. और जिस तरह से भी वो बुक पब्लिश होती है, सेल होती है डेरिवेटिव फॉर्म में इन टर्म्स ऑफ द कॉपीज और ट्रांसलेशन, सो दे गेट अ रॉयल्टी, दे गेट अ रेगुलर इनकम. So copyright is a legal term to describe the rights that creators have over their own artistic and literary work. Works covered by copyright range from books, paintings, sculpture, films, computer programs, databases, ads, technical drawings, maps. So copyright का जो domain है, that is very wide. Copyright is a right that law gives to a creator of literary, artistic, musical work and a producer of cinematograph, films and sound recordings. It also applies to architectural works and computer programs. It can be understood as a bundle of rights that include the right of reproduction, communication, adaptation and translation of the work. Copyright ensures protection to the right of author over their creation and in turn aims at rewarding creativity. हमारे एक्ट में सेक्शन 14 जो है वो कॉपीराइट को डिफाइन करता है. एक्सक्लूसिव राइट, to do or authorize the doing of any of the following acts in respect of a work or any substantial part thereof, namely. अब जो भी हमने पढ़े हैं उसमें copyright, when a person gets a copyright over a work, then what are the rights and privileges conferred on that person. अगर आप किसी एक author ने original work produce करा है and he gets it copyrighted, then what are his rights, what are the advantages and what realms does he get over that work, वो क्या क्या कर सकता है over another person in relation to that work. तो वो हमारा section में act में given है in section 14. The person gets the exclusive right. अब copyright अगर वो लेता है in relation to literary, dramatic और musical work, then he gets the right to reproduce the work in any material form, including storing in any medium by electronic means. Basically उसको किसी भी form में reproduce करना. Then to issue copies of the work to public, अगर उसको replicate करके copies reproduce करनी है, then he gets the right to do that. To perform the work in public and communicate it to public, उसको perform करना to in front of the public. To make any cinematograph, films or sound recording in respect of the work, उस work से related कोई भी cinematograph, films, recording बनाना, जैसे हमारे ये चेतन भगत the author, उसकी जब book when it got converted into movie, तो if he had a copyright over that work, so the person had to take permission from the original author जिसके पास copyright था, if they want to make a movie or an adaptation of it, because he has a copyright over it. So the person has a right to make any cinematograph, film or sound recording in relation to the work he has a copyright on, and he can give permission to another person if he wants, if he agrees for the adaptation of his work into a film. To make any translation of the work, अगर उसके original work का कोई translation है, he has a right to do that. To make any adaptation of that work, or to do in relation to the translation or adaptation of work any of the acts specified in relation to the clauses 1 to 6. अगर translation और adaptation की भी film बननी है, issue होनी है और या perform होनी है in terms of the public, तो उसका right भी is with the original author, original copyright holder. तो literary, dramatic, musical work से related, if a person has a copyright, then he has a right to reproduce the work, he has a right to issue the copies, he has a right to perform the work in front of the public, he has a right to make any cinematograph films, he has a right to make sound recordings of that work, he has a right for any translation or adaptation of the work to be made, and any translation or adaptation से related reproduction, copies and performance की right भी original copyright holder के पास होती है. So literary, dramatic और musical works are related, and if a person gets a copyright, then these are the rights which are conferred on the copyright holder. ऐसे ही आपकी हमने different जो segments पढ़े थे copyright किससे related है, तो उसके साथ क्या क्या उनको right मिलते हैं. When a person gets a copyright in case of a computer program, then what are the rights he gets? To do any of the acts specified in respect of a literary, dramatic or musical work. कोई भी उस जो हमने अभी तक पढ़े थे in the reproduction, making the copies, translation, adaptation, performance, so he get a right in relation to that. Then he gets a right to sell or give on commercial rental or offer for sale or for commercial rental any copy of the computer program. Computer program की कोई भी copy को sell करना, sale करना, rental पे देना, the original copyright holder has a right to do that, provided that such commercial rental does not apply in relation to a in respect of computer programs where the program itself is not an essential object of the rental. अगर program is a part of a package और वो आगे transfer हो रहा है on a rental basis, then this right does not apply. If the main portion of the sale transaction of the commercial transaction is the selling of program on rental, making available the program on rental, then the copyright holder has a right to authorize that. अब next में हमारा है copyright in case of artistic work. Then a person gets the right of reproducing the work in any material form, including storing of the work in any medium by electronic or other means, depiction in 3 dimension of a 2-dimensional work, or depiction in 2-dimensional of a 3-dimensional work. Basically artistic work को 2D 3D form में produce करना, represent करना, उसको store करना in electronic form या उसको किसी form में reproduce करना, the person has a right to do that. In terms of cinematograph films, when a person gets a copyright, he has a right to make a copy of the film, including a photograph of any image or storing it in any electronic or other means. He has a right to sell or give on commercial rental or offer for sale for such rental any copy of the film, and he has a right to communicate the film to the public. So these are the rights which a person gets in relation to a cinematograph films. Similarly, sound recording से related, he gets a right to make any of the sound recording, embodying it, including storing in any material, any electronic means. उस recording के जिसके ऊपर उसको copyright मिला है, उसको वो किसी और sound recording में he can use it. He has a right to do that. He has a right to sell it. He has a right to rent it. He has a right to make an offer for sale in relation to such sound recording. He has a right to communicate the sound recording to the public. So these are the rights which are conferred in relation to sound recording. तो ये हमारे जो works हैं, सबसे पहले literary, dramatic, musical work. Number 2, computer program. Number 3, artistic work. Number 4, cinematograph films. And number 5, sound recording. The person gets the following rights as specified when he gets a copyright over the original work of his own under section 14 of the act. तो ये हमारा what is copyright में क्या क्या right मिलते हैं that are governed under section 14, जिसमें different works से related उनको ये rights conferred करते हैं. इसके बाद ये केस लॉ हम बाद में देखेंगे. अब वाई शुड कॉपीराइट बी प्रोटेक्टेड? व्हाट इज द रैशनल फॉर प्रोटेक्शन ऑफ कॉपीराइट? इसमें अभी हमने पीछे देखा था जहां मैंने आपको बोला था द ऑब्जेक्टिव ऑफ कॉपीराइट लॉ. द ऑब्जेक्ट इज टू प्रोटेक्ट एंड रिवॉर्ड द ऑथर्स लेबर ऑन द क्रिएटेड वर्क and to help the writers to constantly produce and carry out more work. तो ये हमारा basic objective copyright का is to protect the original creativity of the author. Now, copyright ensures certain minimum safeguards of the right of the author over their own creation, thereby प्रोटेक्टिंग एंड रिवॉर्डिंग द क्रिएटिविटी. हर इंटेलेक्चुअल प्रॉपर्टी लॉ जो हम पढ़ रहे हैं ना, इसका मेन इंटेंशन, जब स्टार्टिंग में भी हमने देखा था इंटेलेक्चुअल प्रॉपर्टी लॉस क्यों आए थे. व्हाट आर इंटेलेक्चुअल प्रॉपर्टी? दे आर क्रिएशंस ऑफ ह्यूमन माइंड, दे आर क्रिएशन ऑफ ह्यूमन इंटेलेक्ट. एंड इसी कल्चर को प्रमोट करने के लिए, टू प्रमोट मोर एडवांसमेंट, मोर रिसर्च, more work, more application of mind, intellectual property laws came into picture to give the person who has originally worked on the set piece autonomy and authority over his work. So in order to protect and reward the creativity, copyright came into picture. Creativity being the keystone of progress, no civilized society can afford to ignore the basic requirement of encouraging the same. Economic and social development is dependent on creativity. The protection provided by copyright to the efforts of writers, artists, designers, dramatists, musicians, architects and producers of sound recordings, cinematograph, films and computer software creates an atmosphere conducive to creativity, which induces them to create more and motivate others to create the same. Copyright Act provides an economic right to the author. Basically, आपको एक economic right मिल जाता है to reap advantages from your own work. You get a right to reproduce the work. उसको आगे उसकी further sell करना, उसकी copies बनाना, उसको perform करना, communicate करना, propagate करना अपने ideas को. To make any cinematograph, films or sound recording, adaptation, translation. So ये सारी rights are conferred on the author of the work. The original person जिसका idea था, he gets the right, जो हमने अभी अपने section 14 में देखा. The act also provides a right to claim authorship of the work, an integrity right to protect one's honor and reputation, and a general right, a right not to have a work falsely attributed to oneself. These moral rights remain with the author even after assignment of copyright. So he has a right to be called as an original author of the work. He has a right to prevent others from falsely making copies of the work, or he has a right to protect his own self, one's honor, integrity in relation to that work. तो ये हमारा बेसिक इंटेंशन हो जाता है कॉपीराइट एक्ट से रिलेटेड. अब यहाँ पे वर्क इन विच कॉपीराइट सबसिस्ट, ये हमने देखा. सेक्शन 13(1) provides that copyright subsists throughout India in the following classes of work: original literary, dramatic, musical, artistic work, cinematograph, films and sound recordings. Section 13(2) states that copyright shall not subsist in any work specified in subsection 1 other than a work to which the section 40 or section 41 apply, unless in case of a published work, the work is first published in India, or where the work is first published outside India, the author is at the date of such publication, or in a case where the author was dead on that date, was at the time of his death a citizen of India. So published works are related, the person must be a citizen of India, or the work should have been published for the first time in India. In case of unpublished work, other than the work of architecture, the author at the date of making of the work is a citizen of India or domiciled in India. And in case of architecture work, the work is located in India. तो ये हमारे कॉपीराइट एक्ट, जब आपको कॉपीराइट कन्फर होगा इन रिलेशन टू ओरिजिनल लिटरेरी, ड्रामेटिक, म्यूजिकल, आर्टिस्टिक वर्क, सिनेमाटोग्राफ, फिल्म्स एंड साउंड रिकॉर्डिंग, तो पब्लिश्ड, अनपब्लिश्ड एंड आर्किटेक्चरल वर्क से रिलेटेड, पब्लिश्ड वर्क से रिलेटेड, द वर्क शुड बी पब्लिश्ड फॉर द फर्स्ट टाइम इन इंडिया. और अगर वो फर्स्ट टाइम बाहर पब्लिश हुआ है, देन ऑन द डेट ऑफ द पब्लिकेशन द ऑथर ऑफ द वर्क मस्ट बी अ सिटीजन इंडिया. In case of unpublished work, the author at the date of making the work was a citizen or domiciled in India, or architectural work में the work must be located in India in order to get the copyright. अब section 13(3) क्या कहता है? Copyright shall not subsist in any cinematograph film if a substantial part of the film is an infringement of the copyright in any other work. Other work से related infringement नहीं होना चाहिए. You should not infringe copyright in relation to other work while making a cinematograph films of the said work. And in case of a sound recording made in respect of literary, dramatic, musical work, if in making the sound recording copyright in such work has been infringed. तो उससे related आपका copyright will not subsist. In case of a work of architecture, copyright shall subsist only in the artistic character and design and shall not extend to the process or method of construction. सिर्फ आपको डिज़ाइन और आर्टिस्टिक कैरेक्टर से रिलेटेड कॉपीराइट मिलेगा इन टर्म्स ऑफ आर्किटेक्चरल वर्क एंड नॉट इन रिलेशन टू द प्रोसेस. अब ये हमारा सेक्शन 13 में कहाँ पे कॉपीराइट सबसिस्ट करता है. अब आपको कॉपीराइट जब मिल जाता है इन रिलेशन टू योर ओरिजिनल वर्क, वो कितने टाइम के लिए होता है? व्हाट इज द टर्म? Copyright ensures certain minimum safeguard of the right of author over their creation, protecting the creativity and rewarding the creativity. The protection provided by the copyright to the efforts of writers, artists, designers, dramatists, musicians induces them to create more and motivate others. अब हमारा सेक्शन 22 से 29 जो है इट डील्स विद द टर्म ऑफ कॉपीराइट इन रिलेशन टू डिफरेंट वर्क. अब हमारा लिटरेरी, ड्रामेटिक, म्यूजिकल और आर्टिस्टिक वर्क, लिटरेरी, ड्रामेटिक, म्यूजिकल, आर्टिस्टिक वर्क में कॉपीराइट शैल सबसिस्ट in any literary, dramatic, musical, artistic work published within the lifetime of the author until 60 years from the beginning of the calendar year next following the year in which the author dies. And in case of joint authorship, be construed as a reference to the author who dies the last. Original author की डेथ के बाद 60 years तक copyright would subsist over the said work. Term of copyright in anonymous and pseudonymous work. In case of literary, dramatic, musical or artistic work which is published anonymously or pseudonymously, copyright shall subsist until 60 years from the beginning of the calendar year next following the year in which the work is first published. अगर anonymous work है, pseudonym work है जिसका original author you cannot trace the exact person, तो 60 years from the first publication copyright would subsist, provided that where the identity of the author is disclosed before the expiry of the period, copyright shall subsist until 60 years from the beginning of the calendar year next following the year in which the author dies. अगर उस 60 सालों में ऑथर का पता चल जाता है तो 60 इयर्स सेम पीरियड आ जाएगा ऑथर की डेथ से 60 इयर्स तक कॉपीराइट शैल सबसिस्ट. नाउ इन केस ऑफ posthumous work मतलब वर्क विच इज हैपनिंग, समथिंग विच हैपन्स आफ्टर द डेथ ऑफ द ओरिजिनल ऑथर, इसका भी आप सिंप्लीफाइड वर्जन में 60 years from the beginning of the calendar year next following the year in which the work is first published. So basically Copyright Act जो है उसमें copyright का tenure is 60 years from the date of the publication. In case of cinematograph films, 60 years beginning the calendar year next following the year in which it is first published. Sound recording में भी 60 years from the next year when it is first published. In terms of government work, 60 years next following the year it is first published. Public undertakings में भी केस में where a public undertaking is the first owner of the copyright, copyright shall subsist 60 years next following the calendar year in which the work is first published. And in terms of international organization, copyright shall subsist 60 years next following the year in which the work is first published. तो जो हमारा टर्म ऑफ कॉपीराइट रहेगा, जो कि हमारा सेक्शन 22 से 29 डील करता है। उसमें आप ये डिफरेंट कैटेगरीज बना के यू विल राइट 60 years from the date of first publication, 60 years from the next 60 years from the beginning of the calendar year, next following the year in which it is first published. लेकिन आपको हर एक का टेन्योर 60 years ही है, लेकिन आपको हर कैटेगरी बतानी पड़ेगी. यू विल नॉट सिंपली राइट कि term of copyright is 60 years. In terms of, you have to categorize literary, dramatic, musical, artistic work, then pseudonymous work, posthumous work, cinematograph, sound recording, government work, public undertaking and international organization. You'll have to make categories when you write your answer. अब हमारा नेक्स्ट टॉपिक जो हमारा कॉपीराइट में आता है इज असाइनमेंट ऑफ कॉपीराइट. Now section 18 of the act deal with assignment of copyright. ये कहता है कि owner of the copyright in an existing work or the prospective owner of the copyright in a future work may assign to any person the copyright either wholly or partially and either generally or subject to limitation either for the whole term or any part thereof. The person who has a copyright over the work वो copyright को assign कर सकता है किस किस फॉर्म में, या तो wholly just with all the rights that he has can assign the copyright with all the rights to the other person, या फिर partially कुछ rights वो अपने पास रख सकता है और कुछ rights by way of agreement वो सामने वाली पार्टी को assign कर सकता है. Generally और with limitation. उसने copyright assign करा, generally मतलब कोई स्पेसिफिक उसने अपनी साइड से लिमिटेशन नहीं लगाई है, या फिर अपनी साइड से लिमिटेशन रिस्ट्रिक्शंस लगा के ही कैन ट्रांसफर. होल टर्म मतलब जितने टाइम के लिए उसके पास कॉपीराइट है वो पूरे टाइम के लिए सामने वाले को दे सकता है, या फिर पार्ट ऑफ टर्म उसके पास जो कॉपीराइट का टेन्योर है उसका अपार्ट के लिए वो सामने वाले को कॉपीराइट असाइन कर सकता है. सो ये हमारे डिफरेंट केवियट्स हो जाते हैं जिसमें आप कॉपीराइट को असाइन कर सकते हो. होली, पार्शली, जनरली और विद लिमिटेशन, फॉर द होल टर्म और अ पार्ट ऑफ द टर्म. However, in case of the assignment of copyright in any future work, the assignment shall take effect only when the work comes into existence. अगर आप किसी future prospective copyright holder हो and you assign the prospective copyright, तो वो assignment would come into picture only when the work comes into existence. No such assignment shall be applied to any medium or mode of exploitation of the work which did not exist or was not in commercial use at the time when the assignment was made, unless the assignment specifically referred to such medium or mode of exploitation of the work. अब यहाँ पे डिफरेंट हम प्रोविजंस देखेंगे स्पेसिफिक टू डिफरेंट कैटेगरीज जो हमने पढ़ा था, लिटरेरी, ड्रामेटिक, म्यूजिकल, आर्टिस्टिक, सिनेमाटोग्राफ, साउंड रिकॉर्डिंग, जो हमने डिफरेंट कैटेगरीज ऑफ ओरिजिनल वर्क देखी है उसमें क्या क्या राइट्स बन जाते हैं. जैसे यहाँ पे कहते हैं कि ऑथर ऑफ द लिटरेरी और म्यूजिकल वर्क included in a cinematograph film shall not assign or waive the right to receive royalties to be shared on an equal basis with the assignee of copyright for the utilization of such work in any form other than for the communication to the public of the work along with the cinematograph film in a cinema hall, except to the legal heirs of the author or to the copyright society for collection and distribution, and any agreement to the contrary shall be void. A person who is the owner of the copyright, holder of the copyright, literary or musical work से related, कोई साउंड रिकॉर्डिंग है, कोई म्यूजिकल वर्क है, कोई उसका लिटरेरी अडेप्टेशन है, जैसे ही इज ऑथर ऑफ द नॉवल, जो नॉवल अब आज सिनेमाटोग्राफ फिल्म बन रही है जिसकी, देन ही शैल नॉट वेव द राइट or assign the right to receive the royalties in relation to that work, except to the legal eyes of the author or to a copyright society. So you cannot waive or assign the right to receive the royalty in relation to your artistic or musical work which is included in a cinematograph film. The author of the literary or musical work included in the sound recording but not forming part of the cinematograph film shall not assign or waive the right to receive royalties to be shared on an equal basis except to the legal heirs of the author or to a collecting society, and any assignment to the contrary shall be void. तो यहाँ पे in terms of the literary and musical work, when it is part of a sound recording or a cinematograph film, you cannot waive the right to receive the royalties except to the legal heirs. Now, in this case of Video Master versus Nishi Production, the court considered the issue whether assignment of video rights would include the right of satellite broadcast as well. The court agreed with the defendant's argument that there were several public communication channels including TV, satellite and terrestrial broadcasting. The film owners owned the independent copyright in each of those formats and he could assign to various people. As a result, the video copyright granted to the plaintiff would exclude the satellite broadcast right, which was a separate entitlement. अगर किसी को आपने एक राइट ट्रांसफर करी है in relation to video right, then that does not give the other person the right to broadcast satellite on different channels, because आप इसमें हमने अभी देखा था, you can either assign the copyright wholly or partially, generally or with limitations. So one part of it you have transferred only the video rights, you have only assigned the video rights, then does not cover the satellite broadcast right as well. अब मोड ऑफ असाइनमेंट क्या है? सेक्शन 19 कहता है द असाइनमेंट ऑफ एनी वर्क शुड बी इन राइटिंग, signed by the assigner or by his duly authorized agent. The assignment of copyright in any work required to identify such work and also specify the right assigned, the duration, the extent, the amount of royalty and any other consideration payable to the author or to his legal heir during the currency of the assignment, and the assignment subject to revision, extension, termination, mutually agreed terms. Basically, जब भी दो टर्म्स आप याद करना, एक होता है असाइनमेंट, एक होता है ट्रांसमिशन. हमने पहले भी कई बार डिस्कस करा है. असाइनमेंट इज बाय वर्च्यू ऑफ एन एग्रीमेंट, ट्रांसमिशन इज बाय ऑपरेशन ऑफ लॉ. जब भी आपका असाइनमेंट ऑफ एनी प्रॉपर्टी होता है तो इट इज बाय वे ऑफ अ रिटन एग्रीमेंट जिसमें प्रॉपर टर्म्स एंड कंडीशन, ड्यूरेशन, एक्सटेंट, any limitations, royalty, everything is laid out and specified clearly. So mode of assignment में यहाँ पे भी ये लिखा है कि वो writing में होगा with all the terms clearly laid down. Where the assignee does not exercise the right assigned to him under any of the subsection within a period of 1 year from the date of assignment, the assignment in respect of such right shall be deemed to have lapsed after the expiry of that period unless specified in the assignment. So जो भी आपकी rights assignee को confer करी हैं, then within 1 year he has to exercise it, otherwise the right should be deemed to have lapsed. Assignment of copyright in any work contrary to the TNCs which are already assigned to copyright society वो हम आगे देखेंगे, इज void. तो any right which is already assigned to a copyright society is void. The assignment of copyright in any work to make cinematograph film does not affect the right of the author to claim share of royalty and consideration payable in relation to the work. So assignment में the author still has the right to claim the royalty and the consideration so payable. अब इस केस में क्या है, इन केस ऑफ ए वेणुगोपाल सेठी, असाइनमेंट सेट अप बाय द डिफेंडेंट इज एन ओरल असाइनमेंट. अब under the provisions contained in section 19 of the act, assignment of copyright must be in writing and signed by the author or his agent in clear terms about the right proposed to be assigned. Hence an oral assignment is invalid and impermissible in law. तो इसमें honorable court ruled that section 19A, which deals with copyright disputes, will only be applicable when a copyright assignment is made in compliance with section 19 of the act, which means it is written and signed by the assigner and his agent. Therefore, provision 19A cannot be considered to apply in the current assignment and preclude the lawsuit because there isn't an assignment in writing as required by the act. So the assignment has to be in writing